Okay, so, hey guys, it's been a while. Not a while, it's been like a few weeks. Anyways, I did want to have a talk. I just wanted to talk about men's mental health. It is anybody's mental health. Because recently it's just been an ongoing thing with me, so I just wanted to really just say, if you ever need help or you need to talk to someone, just reach out. Like, honestly, like, it helps a lot. I don't think I'm sad, but sometimes it does feel like that. Like, I'll be having fun, I'll be around friends, and then I just get hit with some sort of sadness, like this wave of sadness. And honestly, it's pretty upsetting because I try not to be sad most of the time. People are honking at the ducks. Anyways, I just wanted to say, like, sometimes I feel like I'm crazy for wanting something super bad. Dude, they're honking at the ducks, bro. The ducks aren't doing it. Leave them alone, bro. They doing their thing. Dude, I swear to God, this motherfucker runs him over. I'm gonna beat his ass. Anyways, sorry, there's like a car in front of me, and I got nervous because I'm talking about something. Oh, what is this? This guy. Dude, they're just sitting there. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I've been feeling kind of crazy lately in a good and bad way. If you guys don't know me yet, I've been doing YouTube for 3 years, and honestly, it's my goal. It's what I want to do. And I don't know what it is, but recently I had this taste in my mouth that I have it. And it's like, I feel like I'm going to make it there. But I can't explain it to people because people think I'm crazy sometimes, and I would think somebody's crazy if they were to explain this to me. But like, I've been doing this for so long, and I love doing this. I don't want to give up. But it's in my mind, in my head, I envision what I want in front of me. It's like, it's there. Like, I already have it, but I don't have it. Like, I envision everything about it, and sometimes it's very depressing because, like, that's all I can think about. All I can think about is wanting to do this, and wanting to be someone, and wanting to be someone I am not yet. And it's like, I know I can do it. I know it's in the grasp of my hands, and I want to give up sometimes. But if my headspace feels like it's right around the corner, and it's just like, I don't want to give up. And sometimes I talk to people and I explain how I feel, and sometimes only one person's understood it. And sometimes when I explain it to people, they feel like I'm crazy. They feel like I'm going psycho sometimes. But like, this YouTube thing, that's what I want. I want to be a social media creator. And who the hell doesn't? It's almost fucking everybody and their damn mama. But I've been wanting to do this since I was a kid. And now that I'm doing it, it's like, it's super fun. It's super enjoyable. But then throughout my day, that's all I can think about. That's all I want. All I care about is wanting to be somebody. And the reason I say I want to be somebody is because I want to speak my opinion on stuff. And I'm going to speak my opinion on stuff right now, even though I'm no one. One of my biggest things right now, I live in the United States, but one of my biggest things, and I'm just going to say this first and foremost, I love everyone. I have no hate towards anybody. I'm not a political person. You could be a Republican, Democrat, whatever. I don't care. I will still love you guys all the same. But one big thing for me is immigration. And the reason I care so much about it is because I'm Hispanic and I was born here. But my parents and all them, my mom became a U.S. citizen after she came here to the U.S. And it's just like, after being in Honduras for a good month and a half, the poverty, the sadness there is in people, but the joy you see in them. You see joy in them even though they live in such a place where it's filled with violence. And it's like crazy to me. And I understand why people want to move here. I understand why people want to come to the US. And sure, they do it illegally, but they do it for themselves and to better a future for their family. And even I would do the same. Even I would do the same if I were from that country. And it makes me sad because I saw the other day, I think it was in New York, a 3-year-old child or 4-year-old child has to witness himself against court and speak for himself in court because he's an illegal immigrant. That's not okay. That's a child. That's not, whoever in their right mind thinks a 4-year-old child can go to court and give a reason for why they came to the US. What is that child gonna do? That child wants a better future for himself. That child wants a better future for his future family. And people fail to understand that. People fail to comprehend the real reason people come to the US. And it's very sad and very depressing. But sure, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. There are people that come to the US to do bad things. A very few percentage. We all may be determined, like all illegal immigrants may be determined to be someone they're not. And it aggravates me because we're portrayed, and I'm gonna consider myself as even though I'm not an immigrant. I'm Latino, but I stand for my Latino community. And I hate that people who have this voice, this platform, don't speak about it more. And it's very sad. It's very depressing because they're scared to feel how they state. They're just scared to just say how they feel about this stuff. And here's my thing. Anyways, I just want to rant. It's just like, I was telling my friend this yesterday. This has nothing to do with my YouTube stuff, but I'm just ranting. This is just a rant. So this is going to be a rant video. But like, there's people out here in the US working their asses off to provide a better future for their family. And I'm not even talking about Latinos, I'm talking about all of us in general. We all work our asses off for a better future for our family, and the other side fails to see that. The other side just sees us as criminals and sees us as people who come here to ruin the United States. When in reality, the United States is stolen land. And I don't know, I'll be honest, I never paid attention in history class, but the only thing I knew is that the United States is stolen land from Native Americans. And I don't know. And like I said, I'm not gonna fight with anybody. I'm stating my opinion only. And it's just like, I cry sometimes about this. And it makes me sad because, like, it's just not fair. It's not okay what they're doing to certain people. And I was talking to my friend the other day too, the prison in El Salvador. That's just Auschwitz in itself. It's just a fucking camp. It's like they're killing each other upon there. And they fail to even give a shit about that place, even though they made it. And the dude that got sent there illegally, even though he was a US citizen, you can bring him back, but you just fucking decide not to. And why? Because you just don't have the time and effort. You have the time and effort, but don't want to put in the time and effort because it's not in your interest and you don't care and it's not going to benefit you. And the only thing these people care about, in my opinion, are wealth and money. Sure, I want to be fucking rich. That's all I care about, honestly. But at the same time, you gotta care for your own people. You gotta care for actual human beings instead of just worrying about money and wealth when the day of tomorrow that you die, it's gone. It's not gonna be there. And I don't know. I need to shut up. I'm just ranting. Anyways, yeah, that's how I feel about that. I need to shut up. Anyways, I don't know. I'm just, all this stuff going on, political wise, economy wise, everything, it messes me up because I care about that stuff, but I care more about the people around me, and I care more about actual human beings in general. And just to talk honestly, this is where I go back. I'm just getting kind of cold. This is where I go back about mental health. It's a big, important role in our lives, and I think it's something we should really take into account, because I feel like a lot of people don't consider it or don't just brush it off. And I was kind of in that headspace, I will be honest, and it's really sad and just really depressing that this is what's going on, I guess. I don't know. Like, this is what I mean. This is why you need to talk to somebody. You need to see how you feel. Anyways, but yeah, I just want to say thank you to my friends though. Thank you so much to you guys. The support from my own friends, the support from everybody I know is insane, and I'm really appreciative of you guys, and thank you, honestly. They're the reason I honestly haven't given up. I think back at it, and sometimes I think, and I'm just like, I would have given up if it weren't around these people I'm around. And they're the real reason I keep doing this, and I can't thank them enough. I can't thank my family enough either for everything they've gone through with me, for everything they've put up with me. And yeah, I don't know. Another thing I really want to talk about, oh, they're fighting the duck. Another thing I want to talk about is gun laws. And honestly, I get why people are angry about them. I get why people want to make them stricter. I've never shot a gun before until recently. I went to a shooting range, and all I had to do was fill out a form. Took me 30 seconds and hand my ID. No background check was done. Nothing was done at all to prevent anything. And they just handed me a gun, just like that. You know how frightening or how scary that is? To know that anyone can be handed a gun without having a background check. Now, yeah, I am thankful I got a gun to go shoot, and it didn't take a long process. But like, it's super sad because it's super not sad. It's concerning because it's just like you can hand a gun out to anybody. And honestly, it's scary because what if someone isn't in the right mental space? They're just gonna get handed a gun, and they can, honestly, if they wanted to, they would just commit something because they're obviously not in the right mind space. And that is very concerning. I do agree with people now, and from my standpoint, gun laws should be a lot stricter. It's something that is talked a lot about, but is just brushed off within this political state that we are in right now. And it's very sad. Another thing I want to talk about too, and I'm just ranting because we need a video for today. And another thing I want to talk about too is just like relationships in general. I feel like in my day and age, and I'll be completely honest, all relationships want in somebody is for somebody to hook up. And I don't know if it's just me, but everyone I talk to, everyone I know, there's very few people that really care about a genuine, loving family and a genuine person that cares for you and is there for you in the good times and the bad times. And it's very sad because I was talking about this the other day to another friend, and I was just telling them, all I want is someone to love and someone to be there with me when I'm not someone until I become someone. And it's because growing up, I had my mom, and growing up, I never had a stable relationship with a father until recently, but I was 15, 16 at the time, with my current dad. But that lack of love from a father is really hard because I had to learn how to be a man by myself. I had to learn how to cope with certain stuff by myself. And sometimes people don't see that. People don't understand that. Because and I'm not saying there's a lot of people grow up without a father, yeah. But for me, my biggest thing was not having a father. I always saw kids growing up with fathers. I always saw kids having a loving family and a well-structured family. Obviously, that's not behind the scenes of that family. But again, that's something I really wanted and it's something I really cared about and I never got. But my mom was my mother and father for me. And my mom was someone who I truly still love to this day, even though there are fights, there are stuff that I don't agree, there are stuff that she does. But at the end of the day, if it weren't for her, I wouldn't be here. And I don't know, I tell this to everyone at least, or anyone. I don't get the point in hookup culture. I don't get how you can give that special moment to someone without even caring. It's like two souls combining and you just hand it off. And that's very sad, honestly. And to me, I want kids in the future. And I want to have a family. And that's honestly like all I care about now. Or no, I care about this YouTube stuff too, but like all I really care about and I think about is what is my family gonna look like in the future? One of my biggest fears is being married, if I get married, for 30 years and just getting divorced. It's like, how could you divorce someone for 30 years? I don't know. I'm just yapping again. Okay, well, anyways, just the moral of this whole video, I guess. We all have problems. No one's perfect. Obviously, you should know this. Anyone that does YouTube, they try and portray someone they're not. Or most, at least. Just be yourself. Don't let stuff get to you. And seek out help if you really need it. Because sometimes you may do something you may not have wanted to do. Like, one of my biggest things is I had a friend that did... Oh, look at the cool bird. I had a friend that died at a very young age. 13, I think. 14. And rest in peace. But it's very sad to think he never got to enjoy many things in life at such a young age because of the path he chose and because of the decisions he decided to make due to his mental health. And I don't know. It's sad to think that people decided to take an easy way out, even though it's gonna affect the people around them more. But yeah, anyways, let's cheer up the mood. Hopefully you guys are liking these vlogs though. I am thinking about doing more stuff like this because I do feel like, especially now in age, a lot of people need more people to show up for them, more people to talk, because people are too scared to state their opinion. And I've been listening to Leo Skeppy recently, I will be honest. I fuck with Leo Skeppy 100%. Hey, he's gotta be my favorite creator right now, honestly. Leo Skeppy and Jess Judith gotta be my two favorite creators right now. But Leo, what I love about him, he's very confident. And I love people who are confident, and I strive to be as confident as him. And one of the things that I did state in this video about him is just like, you gotta learn to not give a shit, and you gotta learn to stand your ground, because if you don't stand your ground, and if you let people walk all over you, it's gonna be a whole shit show. And it's honestly super sad, because you're gonna let people just walk over you, you're gonna let people do whatever they want with you, and you're gonna let them just, basically, you're gonna be their Raggedy doll, the Raggedy Ann doll. And it's something you gotta think about. So stand your ground sometimes. And honestly, if anyone hates on you for doing something you love, don't listen to them. Do what you love, do what you wanna be, because you never know if around that corner, that dream you want, that goal you're trying to accomplish is right around the corner. just don't give up, guys. That's just my moral of this whole damn video that I ranted about for I don't know how long. Don't do drugs either. And just be safe. Make good decisions and take care of your family and the people around you and learn to appreciate what you have. Because the day it's gone, you're going to be missing and wishing you had that person back or wishing you had that experience back again. So yeah, that's my opinion on today's, I don't know, rant or whatever. So yeah, I really appreciate you guys a lot and thank you and take care. Bye.
Yep.